Hi, my name is Ann Cheramonti. I am an acupuncturist and I practice integrative medicine for women. I work with women who are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s who are trying to have a baby or have a cycle-related issue or simply want to recharge and restore. Today I'm going to tell you about why I love what I do. Here are my 5 top reasons. The first reason why I love what I do is that acupuncture and Chinese medicine really work well for women. Acupuncture gets straight to the heart of the hormone system quickly. It regulates our cycles, it can help with sleep, and it can help with stress. The most important points for women tend to be around the wrist and also around the feet or the ankles. And did you know that the ear has several points that can direct a treatment towards a certain part of the body? So there are 2 points that I use quite a bit in my practice on the ear. One is the ovary point and the other one is the uterus point. The second reason why I love what I do is that Chinese herbal medicine is also very powerful for women. So whereas acupuncture can get right to the heart of the hormone system rather quickly, Chinese herbs work at the level of the blood, and we use herbs to stop bleeding. So in the case of heavy periods, or we can move blood in the case of painful periods. We can break blood. This is an important concept for a woman with fibroids or endometriosis. And we can also use herbs to nourish blood. So if a woman has anemia, for example, this is an important concept, or if we want to prepare a woman to for conception, we might use that principle as well, nourishing blood. And then herbs are also really important for balancing hormones and helping us to get through some difficult parts of the cycle, like PMS symptoms. And the way that we prescribe Chinese herbs is also really unique. So we can prescribe herbs at different parts of the cycle depending on what we want to support. So in the beginning, during the period, we might be gently moving blood, and then right after, we'll often use the concept of nourishing blood. And then as we get closer to the period again, we may use moving herbs. We might even use breaking herbs if necessary. So Chinese herbal medicine is not a one-size-fits-all. And when we use it to its full extent, it can be very powerful for women. The third reason why I love what I do is that I love to talk about sex and hormones and periods. For most of us, it's been decades since we were introduced to sex education or the birds and the bees. And were we really paying attention, and how detailed was that information way back when anyway? So what I enjoy so much about my practice in focusing with women is I find that women really want to understand what is going on with them. And so we get to have these frank conversations. And the details are really important. The details can make the difference for a woman or a couple trying to conceive. The details are really important for someone trying to understand her cycle and why she feels a certain way during her cycle. When was the last time your healthcare provider asked you about your period? As a Chinese medical practitioner, I ask a lot of questions about the period of my patient. So I want, of course, know how long the period is and how long the cycle is, but I want to know a lot about the blood too. Like, what color is it? Is it red? Does it start off red and then become brown? Does it start off as brown and then become pink or red? Are there clots in the blood? All of these answers will help me get to the root of the problem. The fourth reason why I love what I do is that I love to give my patients hope. One phrase that I hear quite often from my patients is something like, I don't feel myself, but my doctor tells me I'm okay. Now, we need our doctors, but our doctors aren't always the ones to help us in this space where we're not actually really sick. but we're not feeling well, and we know something's up, and maybe we've been prescribed the pill to kind of take care of it for now, but we want more information. And this is where combining a lab testing, I love to do comprehensive lab testing, blood testing, and also hormone testing. And I can use these tests alongside Chinese medicine, acupuncture, and herbs to begin to build a treatment plan for women where they see the possibility of getting better. And this is what I love. The fifth reason why I love what I do is that I love checklists. In fact, my friends call me Anna the Planner because I can see the big picture in almost any situation quite easily. And I can see the action items that we need to check off to make something happen. So in my practice, when I'm working with patients, there's a lot of information that's coming in. There's a lot of information and details that women are sometimes challenged keeping all the pieces together. So I really love to listen to a woman's goals, her journey, where she's been, all the different pieces that she's putting together, whether it's lab testing, supplements, what are the next steps? How do we connect the dots with other practitioners? I love to keep all these details together so that she can not be so overwhelmed and feels taken care of in my practice.